Another day, another questioning of whether or not this is really worth the research funding. Now to put the parsnips into the box so that Mayor Lewis can creep onto the property late at night without my knowledge and rifle through my things. And hopefully leave money. Traveling vendor, show me your wares. Floor. They say it's redundant to buy a wood floor when you have a wood floor, but she's just so charming. Hello, one-eyed man. I see you're interested in the hole? Ah, yes, a common pastime, peering into shafts. Perhaps I shall also find rock? Do you usually hand pointed metal to people and tell them to jump down into shafts? I'll keep my eye on you. There's only one. As I suspected. Rocks. Well, so far so good. I see this cave has different residents. And how are you? Very zen. Ah, and good morrow to you, spherical one. My name is Hugh. Ah! Get over here, you little piece of crap, naked, tribble-looking motherfucker! Well, diplomacy via sword is still diplomacy, I suppose. It's gonna be at least 8 pages of my thesis. So, the old man said this has been abandoned for decades, yes? And this civilization hasn't even mastered indoor plumbing, yes? Then how did they invent a torch that can stay lit for 40 years? Why do I collect bug guts? Unsure. Once again, no indoor plumbing, yet they have an elevator that has not lost power for, quote, decades. Shenanigans are afoot, and if there's anyone to figure out what these shenanigans are about, it's Hugh Man. Pardon me. Pardon me. Pardon me. I'm going to stand behind this. You seem to be a bit testy today. Are you the elevator maintenance person? Can you explain this to me? Are you in fact the actual advanced life form here, and I've been getting it all wrong? Man, I wish I spoke blob. Father, you will not believe what I found underground today. First, a strange man gave me a sword. Then I tried to communicate with some things. Then I had to kill the things because they're not communicative in a way that's good. Also, how do elevators work when you don't have hands, feet, or appendages other than a little dongle above your head? Wise words, wise words. How do you like me now? Considerably worse than a scythe, yes? Yes? This is my demon-slaying sword, and I use it to slay. Ho, proficiency! Were you just standing there, Clint? Clint, how did you know that I was in the mines? According to Marlin, they haven't been explored for decades. Were you also peering in the window? Thank you so much for the crafting recipe. For the love of God, don't do that again. Apparently, this town is, populated mostly by stalkers. Interesting way of doing things. Huzzah! I can do murder for hire. I'm sorry, little creature, but I must explore this place further, and the only way to do so is to kill 10 of your kind. Though I take no pleasure in... I'm just kidding, I really do enjoy this. Librarian, I have some minerals of interest. A book has told me that I am able to ask you questions about it. Okay. So you collect shiny rocks and bones. Like some sort of demented goblin man? Finally, access to the guild. I have slain many an enemy and put myself in mortal peril, and now I shall reap the rewards. What? Fuck. Cool. The Adventurers Guild. I have slain many a foe to gain access to this establishment. The blood on my hands will never be washed off. What treasures must it hold? Elderly men. This is what I put myself in mortal peril for. Elderly men. Just elderly men. And a bearskin rug. Marlin, you better have a good reason for this. Ooh, black market weapons. Marlin, would you like to explain to me why you sent me into the pits of hell with a rusty sword when you had a bunch of children's wooden blades available to you? Well, since I'm here, I'm going to rifle around your things. It's a book. More books. It's a drawer. Oh, they sleep in bunk beds. That's adorable. Okay, it was all worth it. Taste my wooden blade, Sky Demon! Ah, Robin. She sent me a notice that she wishes to build me a well. Well, this is very handy because clearly there is no water source near my crops. The traveling salesperson returns. I have no idea what I'm going to do with the pomegranate, but she's just so charming. It appears I've learned a new skill. Bomb making. Oh, the TSA is going to love that. Let's see. Ha ha! Delightful. Spring on Earth, Day 7. After killing a multitude of slimes in order to enter the house of 2 elderly men that sleep in bunk beds, I am compelled to no longer judge Robin for her murderous ways. I have found the thrill of bomb making while underground. Perhaps I truly shall survive this mission and bring back valuable information about this barbarian planet to my own home. I shall persist for science!